All right, well, hard-fought win tonight for the Atlantic Trojans. They won 26-0 over Shenandoah. Here now with a couple of contributors on both sides, Jared Armstrong and Isaac Henson. And well, just kind of start off on your thoughts on your win for you guys tonight.
I'm very excited for this win. This is the first win of our season. We played a hard-nosed team. Shen improved a lot from last year. We're very proud of them personally, and I'm glad we won tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't say any better. Big props to the O-line, too. They don't get enough credit. You know, they carried the game, and I'm just really happy that I got this opportunity.
And obviously, Jared, you got a little bit of the spark there early for you guys, getting that strip sack, scoop, and score there for you guys. Just kind of walk us through that play. What was going through your mind?
I came off the edge, hit their offensive tackle, watched their quarterback go up, knocked it out, picked it up, ran for the touchdown. Was so excited. I saw him bring it up. This is my chance to score a touchdown as defensive end and get redemption for a past senior that also managed to catch a pick at Shen but tripped at the 2.
Awesome. You know, that defensive side for you guys, particularly that defensive front for you guys, was phenomenal for tonight. And just kind of speak to your guys' defensive performance as a whole.
We did great as a defense. Our goal this year was to have the best defense in the district, and I think we're improving a lot to get there, to that goal.
Sure, and obviously you're a big leader on that defensive line, senior in that class. Just kind of speak to your performance overall tonight.
I think I did pretty good. Could improve on some other stuff like squeezing down and keeping outside contained, but I think we did good as a team, and I did good as an individual.
Sure, and Isaac, on the offensive side, obviously a few penalties here and there obviously kind of took away a couple of big plays that you guys were able to generate in that first half. But obviously you come alive in that second half. Looked like Dante went in the locker room there for that second half. Just kind of speak to your performance and kind of coming in there in that second half.
It's a little bit of a blur. You know, it's a lot of adrenaline going through my veins. It was a little tough to see those penalties after I got tackled, but, you know, I just kept running and, you know, just try to make the best out of it.
I mean, what's kind of the message that you guys are trying to spread to each other as you guys are trying to overcome some of those penalties early?
Just be smarter. Don't talk back to anybody. You know, we were a few people mumbling to the refs, and we just try to tell them to cut it out a little bit.
Sure, and obviously that second half, though, you guys started to break away a little bit. Kind of speak to some maybe the changes or adjustments you guys kind of made there at halftime to try and get a little more production there offensively.
I think I don't want to sound like egotistical here, but like putting me in kind of helped. I feel like, you know, it boosted our confidence a lot with the big runs, and once again, big bops to the O-line for that. You know, just running the ball a lot, and it worked.
Obviously, you guys, first win for you guys this season, get the win. Had a couple of tough games to start off your season. Just kind of speak how big it is for you guys to be able to get that win.
Well, for us, getting that win is very good because we improved a lot from last year, but it never showed on the scoreboard against Glenwood, who's a solid team, and Kemper, who's also a very solid team. So this win is big for us. It'll boost our confidence for next week when we play Ballard.
Same here. I couldn't say any better. That's perfect.
Awesome. Congrats on the win tonight, guys. All right, well, Atlantic with a big 26-0 win tonight over Shenandoah. Here now with Atlantic head coach Joe Brummer. And, Coach, just first off, game of attrition tonight for you guys. Just start off with your thoughts on this win.
No, it's good to get a win. We're happy. We're excited. You know, getting the win column. Clarendon being 2-0 works really well for them. That they're a good football team. They played good teams, and it showed tonight. We didn't start off the best, but the defense did a really good job.
Certainly, and obviously you mentioned that defense, that defensive front for you guys tonight, particularly that defensive line. Obviously, Jared Armstrong gets that strip sack, scoop, and score for you guys. Just kind of speak to your defensive performance tonight.
Oh, they did a great job. Armstrong played really well up front. Miles Mundorf, Evan Sorensen, and Brendan Casey's our one guy that goes both ways. So, no, we're really happy with how well they played. Overall, the defensive line did a great job, and we're very pleased with it.
Obviously, you mentioned Armstrong. Kind of speak to his performance, what he was able to do tonight there on the field for you guys.
He was disruptive out there. Jared did a great job. The strip sack, he was in on another fumble recovery that he kind of tripped over his own feet early and fell down. But he was there. He's in the right place, right time. He works really hard in practice, and he did a phenomenal job tonight.
Sure, and obviously a few mistakes here and there, especially penalty-wise for you guys offensively. I mean, just kind of, you know, what's the message for your guys, obviously, as you guys try to fight through some of those and eventually try to get down the field a little bit more?
Yeah, we had too many penalties. We had 14 penalties for like 125 yards, which is a lot. Some of them well-deserved. You know, we were being aggressive that, you know, we'll take some of the holding penalties occasionally. We'll take some of those that are effort penalties, but, you know, we need to definitely cut down on our penalties. Just be smart, be disciplined, and do the right thing.
So then obviously the running game for you guys started to pick up there a little bit in that second half. Dante Henderson looked like he left the game there at least around halftime a little bit. Isaac Henson comes in. He steps up, has a big night, over 170 rushing yards for him. Speak to his performance tonight.
It's great to see. Isaac's a hard worker. He's a great kid. He's put in a lot of time this summer, a lot of time in the workout that we're very pleased with his effort, and he's ready to go. He takes a lot of reps in practice. He kind of does our scout team stuff for us to give us a good look because he's effective. He's a hard worker. He's a good kid, and he always works on his footwork stuff in the summer. He puts in the extra time, the extra hours that we're very happy and very pleased with him, and he was ready to step up in his role, and he did a great job.
So now obviously the trenches for you guys tonight, you got that those big bodies up front for you guys. Speak to your offensive line performance tonight and creating those gaps for you guys tonight.
They did okay. They got better as the game went on. It does us a great service and a great justice. We don't have to play both ways. We only have one guy on our O&D line that goes both ways, so we can work him more in practice, do more of our special teams stuff with guys that don't play O or D that we're deep enough. We're very fortunate we have 82 kids out, that it speaks to our volume that we have a good amount of kids that can do a lot of great things. Up front, our young sophomore Reed Woodyer did a great job at tackle. Brendan Casey did a great job of giving us some time when we need to throw. And up front in the middle there with Tristan Dorsher, Cohen Bruce, and Nathan Kaiser, we did well. We needed to do a little better job interior there with those three, but they got the job done when we needed it most.
Certainly, and obviously offensively there early, at least you guys were you're able to take advantage of some of the good field position there early for you guys. I mean, how important was it to be able to capitalize on that and build a little bit of lead going into halftime?
Yeah, it was huge. We did not do a very good job of capitalizing on all of our field position, but we made the most of our opportunities, made enough of them, that we did a good job of making sure that, we got on the board, we kept them off of it. You can't lose if they don't score.
So you mentioned first win for you guys. You get in the win column tonight. Had a couple of tough opponents there to start off your season. I mean, how big is it for you guys to be able to get that win as you guys move forward into district play next week?
Yeah, it's huge. We still got one more non-district with Ballard, being 3A, that you can't sleep on any of these big schools. That Ballard does a really good job. They're a phenomenally deep team as well. That they're well coached and they do a good job. That they got athletes all over, and we got to come prepared and ready to go. That we're really happy to get a win. We're very excited, but you got to wake up the next day and we got to be hungry for the next one.
Congrats on the win tonight, Coach.
Thank you.